Okay, welcome to the StrategyForge Trading Journal webinar. Just going to go over the different features of the program. Then any questions you've got, we will save in for the end. So this here is the main dashboard of the application. When you're starting out, first thing you're probably gonna do is come over here to import data, so you can import your trades. If you're going to be importing CSV files from a broker, you will do that here. First, create an account, and then you just upload the file here. It can handle CSVs from any broker out there. I don't care who it is, it will handle it. And then for automated trade importing, we have a large number of brokers that we do automated trade importing from. You just come down here, connect new broker, find your broker in the list, log in, and you're good to go. As of right now, to import new trades, whenever you log in each day, just come back here, hit sync trades, and it'll sync right up with your trade history with your broker. Then coming over here to the dashboard, the dashboard kind of just shows basic performance. You can do daily, weekly, current month, current year, etc. Shows your cumulative P&L, how you're performing at different times of the day, what strategies are working best for you, which ones are worst, what instruments are working best, which ones are worse. Little overview of any goals that you have and how your progress is coming along with those goals. Then you come down here to see your recent trades. After your trades are imported, if you really want to take advantage fully of the program, you want to come in here and edit the trade, put in the strategy that you used, target, stop loss, how confident you were. And then very important here, you can enter tags. You can just use the built-in tags, or you can add any tag you want. It's important to use tags so you know, like if you want to say it was FOMC day, you could add an FOMC tag. If you want to say you lacked sleep or you didn't complete pre-market routine not completed. Track as much as you can there. And then if you have goals that you want to select that this trade went with, you want to go ahead and select that goal. You can upload a screenshot, and then down here, if there was rules you didn't follow when entering that trade that are associated with your strategy, you'll put that there. And then leave notes on the trade. Leaving notes helps the program assess how you're doing, particularly the AI. And if you want to brag about your trade, you can always click share trade and it'll create a shareable link and you can share that trade. All right, we have a lot of analytics in this program, but we'll start with the analytics tab over here. You can use a number of filters to break down these different analytics. This is going to show you your R multiple, average R multiple, best, worst, etc. Then we also have a Monte Carlo risk analysis. This is 1,000 scenarios of 100 trades based on your historical data with a baseline starting at 10 grand of what's likely to happen if you continue trading the way you're trading. Okay. So that kind of gives you a risk assessment on how you're performing. And we got performance analysis, profit factors, largest win, largest loss, win rate, your drawdown, how long it takes for you to recover from a drawdown. Then over here under risk, got an emotional discipline score, value at risk analytics. Heat maps kind of show what strategies are performing best, what instruments are performing best, what the profit factor is from that instrument, expected value, all that stuff, performance by time of day. In here, you can see how you're performing based against certain strategies and the rules, like what happens when you follow this rule or don't follow this rule. I don't have any didn't follow this rule examples. Maybe I do under a different one. Oh, I have a 50% rule adherence down here. And we got the calendar. It's going to show different trades, what happened on different days. You can click on a day that you have trades. It'll bring up some more stats. You can click this to see the actual trades for that day. You can add notes to the day, and adding notes is definitely encouraged for AI analysis of your performance. And you got an AI chat assistant, so you can come in here and pretty much ask any question in regards to your trade history. We are also working on it so that you can say, so that it has up-to-date market data that should be available soon, and then it'll be able to tell your performance versus events in the markets and give general advice, not specific, not necessarily specific trading advice, though, but it'll give you general advice in your trading. Then we have a goal system over here. This is where you can add your goals. You can actually create new goals. We have SMART goals. So if any of your goals kind of match up to this language in here, the system is capable of tracking your performance with that goal without any input from you. So that's really cool. And then for other types of goals that the system can't track on its own, you can create the goals and then attach it to trades as you edit them. Then we have a strategy playbook here. You can create your strategies. Let's say momentum breakout, I guess. And then come back, find the strategy, momentum breakout. Then you can come down here, add your entry rules, your exit rules, position sizing, and risk management rules, and then select them as you, and then when you select the strategy on each trade, you can select or rather deselect if you didn't follow any of the other rules. And that'll help you see some data down the line. So here in advanced reports, you can break down trades by just about anything you can think of and really see what happens when certain things, like you could look at how well do I trade Apple? It's for like a really basic example. Well, apparently I don't have any Apple trades in there. How well do I trade Oracle? All right, bad example for me to give because it's not returning instruments. I'm gonna be fixing that soon. Time frames. Let's see if this one works. Yes. All right, so you could see on a 2-minute time frame, I have an 88% win rate. I can see all my trades by clicking here that I have on a 2-minute time frame, my average hold time, which needs some work calculating, which I'll be fixing. How well do I trade first trade of the day, last trade of the day, when I trade days with one trader, days with 2 to 5 trades? How well do I trade if I'm trading during a drawdown period? How well do I trade? How well do I do on my next trade after a winning trade? How well do I trade when we're at new time highs? How well do I trade when notes contain certain keywords? Or how well, this is where tags come in super, super, super helpful. Like 50-day SMA break. How well do I trade that? Well, only have one trade, but I have a 100% win rate, 1,300 profit on that. So I know that I should probably be taking trades that are 50-day as simple moving average win break. How well do I trade zero DT options, you know? Yeah. Okay, how well do I trade 0 to 1 day options? All right, I have another filter on. I know I do. Take that one off. And you can do multiple filters. So here's how well I do 0 to 1 day expiration contracts. I mean, really good. My average loss is $2 per trade. It doesn't look like it's calculating the hour multiple on this, but I'll be fixing that. And by the time anyone sees a recording of this, it'll be fixed. Um, so you could really break down each factor of your trading and see how it performs and get a great idea of it. Um, that's really it. There is a help function over here that kind of goes through all the different features of the program. I would say StrategyForge compared to other journals. I mean, it's hardcore. It does literally everything everyone else does. As soon as our AI has the updated market data on it, that's going to be awesome comparing your trading performance to basically live market data. That'll be available very soon. And then another thing that we have coming in pretty soon roadmap is going to be charts when you go into a trade. Instead of attached screenshot down here, you're going to be seeing the actual chart from that trade. And you'll be able to back test through the program as well. So it has everything everyone else has. We're cheaper. 24.99 a month for the absolute top premium subscription, or 249 a month or 249 a year. So that's awesome. And if you watch this video, code strategy will give you your first month free. So that is the program in a nutshell. Does anyone have any questions? So you want to know, how long does it take to set up the journal and import historical trades from a broker like Thinkorswim or Interactive Brokers? So let's go back to the program. For data, we do have automated importing from both Thinkorswim or Interactive Brokers. So it really is just as simple as clicking connect, logging in, and clicking sync. And then all your trades will be in here. So you'll be able to get from that right away your P&L, your win rate, things like that. But it really depends if you're going to go in here and put what was your stop loss for that trade, what was your target for that trade, notes for that trade, tags, goals. So it just depends on that, and if you're going to go into the playbook and set up your strategies. So that's how that goes. Is there a free trial or demo version available? Yes. Just go to the website, strategyforgejournal.com, 7-day free trial. System required. There is no system requirements. It works on all OSs. It is web-based. Can I use multiple? You can use multiple brokers. That's both for the automated importing and the CSV imports. We absolutely support multiple brokers. How does the AI powered insights feature work? So the AI can see your trade history. It can see all your analytics. It can see your tags, your notes, and so it reads through that very quick, much quicker than humans can, and it can give you data based off of everything that it sees. Any more questions? What kind of customer support is available? So at this time, you can send an email to contact@strategyforgejournal.com. That comes directly to me. It pings my phone. So 24-hour support, and I'll get back to you quickly. And if it's something we need to do over the phone, include a phone number. I can call you, any of that stuff. Any more questions? All right, that's it for now. This is your introduction to Strategy Forge Journal and kind of a general idea of how it can help you trading. Um, this advanced reports filter is really super important. There's so much you can do with tags, with timeframes to really get down to know where your problems are in trading. Like if you're using the 1 minute chart, it's gonna go and be like, well, look, this is what happens when you use the 1 minute chart versus the 5 minute chart. This is what happens when you trade on news events versus not trading on news events. It's going to give you real life data you can work with. This is what happens when you break this specific rule from this specific strategy. You lose money, and here's how much you can expect to lose when you do that. Um, this this thing is a powerhouse. It can do so much to help improve your trading. I'll leave it at that. And y'all have a good day. Once again, use code STRATEGY for a month free and have a good one. See you.